for giving me all the support for this. This was important.
It's very important for these
And
guys.
just the day, I'm going to say, tell these people, you have a talented fireman, Ed. And I'm always with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I
you
never
helped us a
won
lot.
the City of Newburgh, but I won the firehouse.
This is going to be an asset, yeah, exactly. But this will be an asset not only for the City of Newburgh, but the whole county too. These guys
Thank you.
help greatly the area. So
Go ahead.
thank you, Simon.
Okay. Thanks everyone for coming out today. Want to recognize we have Councilwoman Monteverdi here, Bill Fioravante, the County Economic Director, Vinny Tancaselli, he's our Deputy Fire Coordinator here in the county, Rick LaCicero, he's Vice President of the Union. I want to start right off by telling Senator Larkin how much the City of Newburgh Fire Department appreciates his help over the span of several years. When this department didn't have air packs that met current standards and the city couldn't afford to replace them, Senator Larkin replaced them. When we were wearing turnout gear that was so tattered with use, we literally had duct tape holding it together, Senator Larkin stepped in and awarded us a grant to purchase enough for all of our guys, all the firefighters. When the city couldn't afford to purchase a simple contraption known as a bailout system, this is something that all of our guys wear, and at one time we didn't have them. Senator Larkin supplied us with the funding to do this. Now all of our guys wear them, and we have a way of escaping an upper floor fire when conditions cannot be controlled. He secured the funding to pay for the diesel removal exhaust system, so we didn't have to breathe fumes from the fire trucks in both of our firehouses. We had several SUVs that we could not keep going. They weren't safe to be on the road, and we couldn't get parts for one that we used to pull the rescue trailer and the foam trailer. He responded by getting us grants to purchase a heavy-duty pickup and few small SUVs to replace 2 rusted-out Jeeps that were not safe to respond to calls in. Today I want to show off something that he did for us after 8 of my guys were engulfed in an explosion last year. Last week it was one year. I had 4 guys trapped. Nobody knew where to begin looking for them, and this department did not have radio equipment to communicate with the rest of the departments in the county. The other departments that were at that fire, that same fire. I wrote Senator Larkin a letter letting him know that this is very important and asked him for his help. He called me back letting me know he's helping with not just some of the money, but all the money. I was shocked. And as of last week, this completely new system's in service and in use by all of our Newburgh firemen. And we can now communicate with everyone else in the county. Actually, last Thursday night we had a fire. It was the first time we used it with mutual aid in the city, and it worked. It worked great. So a few weeks ago, once again, I wrote Senator Larkin another letter. I let him know that we cannot
He's going to buy a lot of ink.
We cannot keep our ladder trucks operating. The manufacturer of both ladder trucks is out of business, and we fix them using used parts or parts that we adapt from other fire trucks to fit. We applied for grants on the federal level and kept getting turned down because they don't meet their criteria on age. Even though we're a busy department, the ladder truck we're actually replacing has responded to approximately 16,000 calls in its time it's been with us.
And how long?
In 13 years.
Wow.
And they're worn down. They're not reliable anymore. So of course, this is 2 weeks ago. Last week, I get another phone call. A week after I wrote the letter, Senator Larkin. He told me he was able to secure the funding for a ladder truck to replace one of them. So, again, this fire truck that's being replaced has already responded to approximately 16,000 calls. Senator Larkin's able to secure the funding for us. Once again, pulls a trick, out of his hat and helps the Newburgh Fire Department. So Senator Larkin, on behalf of this fire department, the City of Newburgh Fire Department, thank you for all you've done for us to support us, and we would not have the tools to keep our citizens and our visitors and our
How much
firefighters
was
safe.
New truck, tell
This
them.
new truck, $950,000.
And they need it.
Almost $1 million. Now, when we buy our trucks, you know, we don't buy, you know, fancy, you know, latest and greatest of everything. We buy a basic workhorse fire truck, and the price tag on a basic workhorse fire truck is $950,000. And we couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
When you run for public office, you have one mission, and it's the only mission. You are a representative of the people. You work for the people. The people don't work for you. Now, Bill Kaplan said he would be here, but he's got, is that right, Bill? He said he had this other meeting prearranged. The two Bills, there's always two Bills, Bill Larkin, Bill Kaplan, Bill Ferranti Kaplan. They came to my office and they said, we are ambassadors for Terry and the council. And most importantly, we are here to ask you to once again come out and help. And he said something that made this thing move. He said, you know, Senator, most people who are finished wouldn't even be around, but you're here. I'm your servant till the 31st. But Bill Ferranti was very clear. This is an essential item for the public safety of the people. And Bill Kaplan, and you all know Bill Kaplan, has done so much for the city of Newburgh. And you've always been with me. And the fire chief. This is important. You know, there are some of the media that hate my guts. That's fine. I don't care. But I want you to know no one's going to stop me responding to the needs of my constituents. When, of course, when Terry told me, Jennifer in my Albany office says, he's not asking you for a few bucks, he's asking for everything in the bucket. So I went to the top because I wasn't going to take a no or a maybe. I knew what this city needed. I've been here a long time, since 1967 when I retired from the military. I was a leader in the military, and I've been a leader in the state legislature. I don't kowtow to anybody. And we need to be a team, a good team, not somebody who can write press releases. The public doesn't need that garbage. They need you to get out there and do your job and serve the people. I thank you all for coming. You know, I got 30-some days left. Rest assured, I'll be busy for 30-some days. And I'm very happy to come out here today to say that we have secured the money that will give you the tools to make sure that your members are safe. And number two, that people can get access to get in or out of their house or business because of the vehicle. So thank you all for coming. But this was a great thing. Billy, I thank you all your help. Commissioner, I thank you very much. Councilwoman, I thank you.
Thank you.
She's a Democrat too. She's voting for me.
And I've supported you every time.
Thank you very much. Terry.
Thank you.
Terry, we're just gonna get a photo. Councilwoman, Commissioner, if you could come forward.